as sort of a summary of what you looked at with the graphing, this is just y equals 2 to the power of x. That point happens to be on there just so you can see it, right? 2 to the 1 is 2. As you change, it sounded like we were okay with this, that as you made the base bigger, the thing just gets taller, right? Okay, that's getting taller. So if you have 8 to the power of x, that first point is going to be at 8, right? That first point is going to be at whatever the base is, right? Because something to the 1 is itself. If you made the base smaller but still bigger than 1, it's just this shallow kind of curve. It almost gets where you can't even tell it's curved anymore. And if you switch it over to being less than 1, then it goes down like this, right? You had a half, which is 0.5. If you made it 1/5 or 1/10 or whatever, they're mirror images of each other. 0.5 or a half to the x is a reflection of 2 to the x. All right? Right in the middle there is if you made it a 1. If you made it a 1, it's a horizontal line. If it's bigger than 1, it goes up to the right. If it's smaller than 1, it goes down to the right. But what point is not changing on there ever? The y-intercept, right? That's always going to be that point, regardless of what the base is here. If you make the base negative or 0 here, I haven't got it to do that, but it kind of disappears. 0 to the x is defined for all those points except for 0 to the 0 and 0 to the negatives and all that. Okay, so that's kind of where we are, I think, or that's where we should be, is understanding that general shape of that graph, what happens. People find that the graphing thing, in my experience, difficult, because I think as they're working through those tutorials, they're thinking, what am I learning to do? Like, what am I supposed to do with this question? When really what you're learning is a concept. You're learning the concept that what happens, what's the shape of the graph when the base is this, when it's bigger than 1, smaller than 1. You're learning a concept, eventually we'll tie it together with other things. But it's not like solving equations where you're learning to do this or do that. All right, so we're obviously going to come back to that next week. That was interesting.